But I do.
I'm Monday.
I'm Thursday.
And we are AudioShelf.
Before we start, make sure to click that red button down below to subscribe.
Ooh, and also hit that little bell so you can stay up to date whenever we release a new episode. Ooh. You're not ready.
I'm not even ready.
No one's ready.
No one's ready. Tell them what we're not ready for.
The Wives by Tarryn Fisher.
Oh my gosh.
I felt the wind from you like whooshing it up in my face.
So, The Wives is written by Tarryn Fisher, like you said, but we bought this through Book of the Month.
Yes.
So, thank you, Book of the Month,
Yes,
for
thank
giving
you.
us this option.
Mm-hmm. And we also had the audiobook version, which is narrated by Lauren Fortgang and is 9 hours even. Just
Oh
a
my God.
solid 9 hours.
I love that when it's just like flat. It's
Yep.
like 9 hours flat.
Yeah, no 1 minute, no 59 minutes,
Mhm.
just like nice and even.
Yes.
This book right here. Okay, so first of all, the book is about Thursday, who is the wife of Seth, the second wife. You catching our drift?
Yep.
She is in a polygamous relationship with Seth,
Mm-hmm.
and she gets visits on Thursday, and there is a Monday, and there is a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. You know, and Tuesday is the third wife, right?
Yes, and she is with child.
She is with child.
She is carrying around Seth's spawn.
Mm-hmm. Because Seth can't find a woman to get pregnant.
Nope. So the book really takes place within Thursday's like psyche of I need to know what these people are. Like
Mhm.
she is nosy AF. Like
Yes. This ain't no sister wives, honey.
No, they don't live together.
Jealousy is at an all-time high with Thursday.
Yep. She doesn't even know the other wives' names.
Nope.
They're
nope.
just known as Monday and Tuesday. So she
Mhm.
starts going on the investigative trail to figure out what the heck is going on with these
Mhm.
women.
And Seth, what he does is he separates all three of them.
Yep.
You know, 2 live in Oregon. Thursday lives in
Seattle.
Washington. So he really separates them.
Yep. And he visits on Thursdays and they have sex. And then
Let's talk
He
about
leaves.
the sex. Let's talk about the sex.
okay.
Thursday is a hornball.
She really is.
She is a hornball.
We talked about this in Books That Make Us Hot, but like she is on a different level. Like she is just always ready. He comes home, she made dinner, but she's like, I don't care. Scrapes the dinner
Yeah.
off of the table and is like, do me.
Yeah, she's been watching Dr. Phil all day long.
She has.
So she is in the mood.
She's ready. Like ready. So Seth comes in, they bang it out like 2 or 3 times,
Yep.
and then like go to sleep,
Mhm.
and she wakes up and he's gone.
Because that's all she feels like she has with him.
Yep.
She's like, I am the wife that is just boneable.
Yep. And you figure out pretty early on that she was pregnant and had a very traumatic miscarriage late in the pregnancy. So she's not able to carry a child or have a child anymore due to that incident.
Yes.
And you kind of figure out that might have mentally scarred her
Mm-hmm.
in a very extreme way. And so you get that sense from Seth.
Yes.
And it's very interesting because, like, you hear a lot about Seth.
Mm.
You don't see a lot of Seth.
You
though.
know, you don't really see it, but you really are attracted to Seth in this way.
Yes.
Through Thursday's perspective,
Yeah.
because she's always horny for him.
Mhm.
And so it's like Seth must have a penis of gold.
Or something. A bank account of gold.
Yeah, that too.
Probably that.
Mm-hmm. So what I really liked was your idea of the novel, like the overall theme. And I want you to share that with them because I really think it's important about society and how they view women and how women view women.
Oh, yeah. That was, like, really early on when before you had read it.
Yes.
So it's very interesting because I feel like for this book, the wives should have been angry at Seth. But at the very beginning, Thursday was such a Seth apologist that it was borderline annoying.
Mhm.
Like, the sex scenes were great, they were hot, but then he would leave and she would just start preparing for the next Thursday when he would come back.
Yeah.
So her life was just like, okay, I'm gonna go to work, I guess. I'm just gonna do this. It was like autopilot the whole time.
Mhm.
And she didn't know about the other wives. She didn't like the other wives. The other wife who was pregnant was able to have something that she couldn't have with Seth. And so she was jealous. And Monday, the first wife, was the first wife.
Yeah.
So she was jealous.
And she was like more centered on her business and being a lawyer.
Yeah.
So she was more career centered. And you learn more about both of the wives through Thursday because Thursday ends up stalking the wives.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, basically, Seth gets all of the passes. And it's nuts how these women take things out on each other instead of looking at the source, which is Seth, who starts everything. He is the reason. He's the catalyst that all of this is happening. But no one's mad at Seth. Everyone's just like, oh, Seth, you're pregnant.
Yes. Even at the very end, when all of the twists are out, all the secrets are out, Seth, yes, I'm not going to give a lot away, but he gets what he deserves in the end.
Yes, he does.
But no one blames him for anything.
It's insane. Like, no one blames him at all. So the audiobook is frustrating in that way. It's not frustrating by Lauren's narration. I thought her narration was wonderful. It's frustrating in the fact that you can hear the anxiety in Thursday's thoughts, in her voice, and how her actions are taking place.
Yes.
You can hear all of her anxieties through Lauren's narration.
Girl, I had to take a valerian root because I had so much anxiety.
I feel like it's bad for babies.
Well,
I don't know.
Is it bad for old men?
Anything is possible today.
Whew, my goodness. You learn something new every day.
You do. But yeah, it was very anxiety inducing. A lot of this book takes place in many different places.
Yes.
We're in Portland, we're in Seattle, but then we're also in hospitals. We are in like abandoned flip houses. We're in apartment complexes.
We're in workplaces.
We are everywhere, and the book flows very nicely.
Yes.
It's a short book.
Very short, very short. Look at that shortness.
Yep. It's very short for a thriller, at least.
Yes.
So the fact that Tarryn is able to have all of these pieces flow together in a nice way, have us going to all these locations in a nice way, is really comforting. I will say this is not a book, if you're going to listen to it, it's not a book that you can do much else while listening to.
No, you have to
listen.
You have to focus and pay attention because every detail is imperative.
Yep. Yeah.
Imperative. So I would actually constitute this as psychological thriller, to be honest. I mean, like, there wasn't any thrills and chills, but it was like maybe psychological suspense.
Yes.
And so the psychological aspect of it was there was a lot of mental health talk, but without clearly stating this is mental health, we have to do something about it. And I really liked Tarryn's approach to kind of describing things from a mental health perspective without giving a diagnosis or too much detail that really kind of weighs down the plot. It was very smooth and to the point, and I really appreciate that from Tarryn.
Yeah, because sometimes we have authors that like want to diagnose their characters and they diagnose them incorrectly, or it's hard for them to diagnose, so they do a poor job at representing the mental health aspect. But Tarryn didn't do that. She didn't try to go into a field that she didn't just want to do wrong by. And so that was really, really great to see it done right without doing too much.
Yeah, because it still allowed us to kind of cheer on the people that the twist involved.
Yes.
And so even though we knew, that ain't right, we were still cheering her on in some way.
Can we just take a moment to talk about her name?
Yes!
So, not a spoiler, but this girl's name, she's visited on the day of the week of Thursday. So, in the book, we start off with Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday as the character names. Her name's actually Thursday.
I didn't believe you.
I know.
I didn't believe you.
I know. You were like, what is this bitch's name? Thursday.
So we did an episode, like Brittany said earlier in the beginning, about books that make us hot. And so you were describing this book, and you were like, all the sex scenes.
Because I was halfway through it.
Yeah, you were halfway through it, and then you were like, Thursday, I can't believe it's her name. That's not the case. And then also when you finished it, when you were editing the episode, you said, right across the screen, this is her real name.
Her real name is Thursday.
And I said, I don't know. I think Brittany may have missed it. Like, I think you missed the point. And I was wrong.
So wrong.
So wrong.
The most interesting thing about this is that it takes forever to get to somebody else that will call her Thursday.
Yes.
Like, Brad was like, her name's not Thursday. Like, she keeps calling herself Thursday,
Yes.
but that's not her name. Like, I haven't heard anybody. I haven't encountered anybody that calls her Thursday.
Mhm.
Like, what does her mom call her? And you figure out when you get
Yeah.
to a certain scene that her name is
Yeah.
effing Thursday.
But I love it because it's so intentional from Tarryn that right when you find out her real name is Thursday, things start unraveling.
Yeah. Yep.
And that is really great, like a great aspect of this book. It's a talent that Tarryn had.
Yeah.
To be able to hide that secret for so long.
Mhm.
Even if a secret's just a name.
It's not even really a big secret. It's not like Rumpelstiltskin level
Mhm.
name knowing, but
Yes.
everything does start picking up pace
Mhm.
once you get that initial Thursday, what
Yeah.
the hell are you doing?
Now, it's not super similar. However, I got the same feels as I did with You by Carolyn Kneps.
Mhm.
And throughout the whole book, it's you did this, you did that, you did that. And again, it's not similar, but when you put them together, the names of Thursday, Tuesday, and Monday are very kind of similar to that approach of writing a book called You when all they're talking about is you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it gave me those kind of, good, positive, surprising feelings.
Yeah. It was just such a surprising book. I mean, we've heard great things about it, but when you start a book about a polygamous relationship, you're like, I'm already mad. I'm already annoyed.
And there needs to be more books about polygamy.
Yes.
More books.
There are so many plots in here that happened that were just grand.
I'm not a polygamist,
No.
but I like to read about them.
Yes. And watch them.
And watch them because I do like a good sister wife.
It's a
Even
trash
though I
show.
cannot stand that man. He's so
Cody, the greasy one.
nasty. But I like all the wives.
Mm-hmm.
So I and that's the thing is I like the women in these polygamous
Yes,
relationships.
and that is the crazy thing about the book is that you like all of the women, but the women are all trying to tear each other down. They're all trying to hold each other back when it's really Seth's problem.
It's always a Seth too.
It is.
Anyway, so I rated this book a 5 out of 5 because I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved the narration because I followed along and it was just tremendous.
Yes, it was great. Lauren did an amazing job. It wasn't one where you had to do too much like vocal differentiation, but there was enough there in the personalities. Like we always say, if a narrator can give us the differences of a character within just the inflections, they're amazing.
Yes.
And so Lauren is a great narrator.
So we're definitely shelving the book and the audiobook.
1000%.
1000% shelving it.
Mm-hmm.
And you should too.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to cosplay as Thursday.
Ooh. Can I cosplay as Monday?
Yes. Oh my God, I see you as her.
Ooh.
Not going to give away the names
Yes.
if you haven't noticed.
So anyway,
Ooh.
if you would like to follow along, please subscribe and hit that red button for more episodes like this.
Yes. And also, you can follow along on our various social medias. We are on Twitter at AudioShelfMe, Instagram at AudioShelfMe, and Facebook at AudioShelf. Well, until next time, bye.
Bye.